Dead or alive, you are coming with me.
Hello and welcome to episode 5 of Catfish Man's Movie Reviews. This is episode 5 for collections.com. That's colextions.com. Look below, it should be showing right there right now. And what collections.com is? The place to show off your collection of retro gaming games, devices, toys, and then take a look at other people's collections, meet like-minded people, maybe set up some trades, talk to people across the world that are interested in the same thing you are. That's collections.com. And thank you to Corey Buckner for giving me the opportunity to provide you my movie reviews on collections.com. And what are we doing today? I'll tell you what we're doing today. We're doing a new versus old, Robocop versus Robocop. Just watched the new Robocop last night. Just watched the old Robocop a couple months ago. Let's compare. Maybe I'll tell you what I prefer. But anyways, let's watch the trailer for the original Robocop right now.
We get the best of both worlds. The fastest reflexes modern technology has to offer, onboard computer-assisted memory, and a lifetime of on-the-street law enforcement programming. It is my great pleasure to present to you Robocop. This guy's really good.
He's not a guy, he's a machine.
All Detroit has a cancer. Cancer is crime.
Let the woman go. You are under arrest.
You better back up, pal!
Your move, creep.
What are your prime directives?
You have the right to remain silent. You have the right to an attorney.
What is this shit?
Anything you say may be used against you.
He's a cyborg, you idiot. You recorded every word you said.
You're dead. We killed you.
His memory's admissible as evidence.
You're gonna have to kill it.
Get out of the car, for God's sake!
Robocop, the future of law enforcement.
Well, that's Robocop 1. The original Robocop, 1987, I believe. I loved that movie, and I still love that movie, actually. It's a really good sci-fi action movie. The original movie starred Peter Weller, but we're not going to really talk about the stars or anything. Just going to talk about the movie itself. Let's see. Really good cop gets caught up trying to get rid of a gang that's running a bad drug problem. He gets basically killed. As for all intents and purposes, he's killed. But what's left of him is reused in this big evil corporation's project to bring robots and cyborgs to the streets. Well, originally the streets of Detroit, to show the world what they can do, or at least the rest of America, what they can do to bring down the crime problems while protecting, regular police officers and stuff. This movie looked good then, and I still think it looks really good. Played well then, still plays well now. It's a bit cheesy, but if you've watched any of my reviews, you probably know I like cheese. That said, it's not that cheesy. I wouldn't call this a B movie, actually. It was a pretty big budget movie back in the day. Reasonably big name stars at the time, at least. Good guys versus bad guys, and then sometimes some people that you think are good guys, of course, aren't good guys. The best kind of story. Does it age well? Actually, I think it really does. If you watch it right now, I think it still looks pretty good. You might see some hokey parts there that you're not sure about. Maybe some edges around some things that may have been blue screened in. I didn't really notice it myself, but I wasn't looking for it. But Robocop, excellent late 80s action movie / sci-fi. If you haven't seen it, you owe it to yourself to see it. Now, if you've seen the new Robocop and not seen the old one, shame on you. I don't dislike the new Robocop, and I'm going to show you the trailer for the new Robocop right away. But if you haven't seen the old one and you've seen the new one, once again, shame on you. So let's take a look at the trailer for the new Robocop movie, and we'll come back and we'll discuss that quickly too.
Detective Alex Murphy and Officer Down.
We are on the eve of a technological revolution.
We need to give Americans a figure they can rally behind. Give your mom a kiss.
Hi, baby.
Too slow, boy. We're gonna put a man inside a machine.
He suffered fourth-degree burns over 80% of his body. If he survives, he'll be paralyzed from the waist down, confined to a wheelchair.
You say you can save him, but what does that mean? What kind of life will he have?
What kind of suit is this? It's not a suit, it's you.
What the hell did you do to me?
Make him more practical. Make him look, let's go with black.
When the machine fights, the system releases signals into Alex's brain, making him think he's in control. But he's not. It's the illusion of free will.
I've selected 13 targets, all wanted for murder.
This is the future of American justice.
You need to speak to your son.
Somehow, he's overriding the system's priorities.
The human element will always be present. Compassion, fear, instinct, they will always interfere with the system.
Dead or alive, you're coming with me.
So that, my friends, is the trailer for the new 2014 Robocop. Now, of course, more up-to-date, well, not more up-to-date, but updated special effects. Storyline's a little harsher, a little darker, although both of them are dark. You see a lot more of the robots, and, well, of course, there's one cyborg being Robocop himself. A lot more action, a lot more explosions. That's what comes with making an action movie in the 2000s. Not complaining at all. The original movie didn't explore as much his relationship with his original family. Of course, it was an important part of the first one, but not as important as as it was in the second movie. Second movie also included it included Samuel L. Jackson as a GOP-styled uber right-wing TV reporter guy. Not reporter, really, but panel show host guy. So anyways, did I like one over the other one? Well, the first movie had a little more charm, I thought. And the second movie had a little more grit. Did I like one over the other one? I've got to say, now this might be nostalgia talking, I prefer the original. That doesn't mean I don't like the new one. In fact, I really like the new movie. It surprised me by how much I liked it, actually. Didn't really expect to like it that much because I'm getting sick and tired of remakes. Let's make some new freaking movies. That said, if you haven't watched the new one, but you've watched the original Robocop, watch the new one, but watch it with an open mind. If you've watched the new one and you haven't watched the original Robocop, bad. Bad. Watch the original movie. Watch it with an open mind. Just like I said about people watching the new movie after watching the first one. I think it's a good reboot to the franchise. Hopefully they make some sequels that are half decent. The original Robocop had Robocop 2 and 3. As far as I know, that's it. There may have been more after that. I enjoyed 2, not as much as the first one, of course, like it is with most movies. But I didn't like 3 as much. Hopefully we can get maybe a Robocop 2 that stays fun, stays entertaining, stays half decent. Cross your fingers, folks. But if I liked one over the other one, I'd say I like the original, as I've already repeated myself. But that said, the new movie's a damn good movie. I feel like action sci-fi movies. So, prefer the first Robocop, but I'm happy with the second Robocop. Now, I wouldn't mind if you folks went out and watched both and tell me what you think of them both. So this is episode 5 of Catfish Man's movie reviews for collections.com. Also, I like badmovies.com. Let me know what you want to see. I do have a couple of more video game-based movies that I have under the belt, ready to release movie reviews for. I got to finish up the reviews. I've been lazy. So, as I said, this is episode 5. I want to thank y'all for tuning in. Thanks again to Corey at Collections, COLEXIONS.com, for giving me the opportunity to provide my movie reviews on Collections.com. And remember, ILikeBadMovies.com. That's the place for your movie watching needs. Well, movie reviewing needs. So, take it easy, folks. Until next episode, this is Catfish Man, a.k.a. Lee, signing out.
Excuse me. I have to go. Somewhere there is a crime happening.